Guys, welcome to Nightshift Uncensored, episode 14. I'm Jaffe, along with my host, friends, and partners, Carlos and David. Today on our show, we have Mariah.
Hi.
Mia. Okay, Mia.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
Will was going to be a little bit late.
He thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Come on, Will.
Yeah.
So, Mia, what do you do?
Well, I'm a dancer, and I'm also a dental assistant, but I just got off a reality show called Joseline, Cabaret, Season 4, New York.
What kind of dancing do you do in that show? Is it
it was
strip dancing? Or?
Yeah, it was a strip dancing show. Yeah. Well, I thought it was a stripping show, but we were learning like hip hop choreography towards the end.
That was probably pretty cool, but
It was. But it's not
so
a cabaret.
it's on TV.
Yes.
And
Well, it's on ZEUS network. It's like a Paramount Plus or like BT, like that. Yeah.
So on this show, are you guys like topless and all that as well, or?
Yes. So we can get topless, but they were telling us that they still will have to blur it out because last seasons they showed like
everything,
and they're trying to, I guess, take it to actual TV. And you know, on TV you can't really show tits and ass and puss.
The good parts of the show are gone.
Yeah, basically.
Why watch it now?
Where was that based out of?
New York. It was Queens, New York. I was in Astoria. It was like a 3-part audition. The first audition is you send like who you are, personality wise, like you just talking regular, who you are, where you from, and then if they give you a call back, you go to New York. So I got a call back. So and then I took a train to New York, and we had like a call time at like 3:00 at like a theater, like a music theater. It was like 300 girls there when I first got there, but then like 500 all total, like by the end of the night. And out of 500 girls, I made it to the top 30.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's probably a little intimidating.
Yes, I was nervous until she said, I already got 6 of my cabaret girls. I was like, 6? I know she only going to pick a few, so I was like, let me just go ahead and get in there.
So, okay, so then you get picked to the show. Like, do you immediately go to, like, move to this house?
No,
or?
So we get picked the first audition. So, like, the first audition, she picked us on the stage and stuff. And then after that, we have to go to Starlet's, which is the club in New York, and we have to audition there. So she breaks down out of 30 girls she picked, like, 15 girls. And so the second time, then we had 30 seconds again, give it all you got. But we had polls this time. The first time we didn't really have polls. It was kind of like just dancing. So we did that, and I was like picked 6. Yeah, I was picked 6. She picked me the first audition, and then her husband picked me the second one.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then after that, we moved into the house. So we moved into the house, and then I stayed there probably for like 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
So you
literally
packed
for 30 days.
Packed for 30
They said pack for 30 days, so you're moving in the next day, which was a lie. We never moved in the next day. Half of us thought that we didn't even get picked for real because they didn't even call us the next day, like saying, like, y'all really made it. They just said, y'all moving in tomorrow for the show. Cut the cameras off. All right, we'll see y'all. We get your contact information. So most girls didn't have rooms. They didn't have money to pay for extra rooms. Because mentioned we already was there for like 4 or 5 days. So it was kind of like crazy. So some girls that got chose, they had to go home.
So
Reality TV.
So it's kind of like
it's not real.
It doesn't have a big budget, I'm guessing, this TV show.
No, it does.
They probably don't tell people like.
Yeah. They don't say that.
By the way,
So
you gotta figure out where to stay.
No, the last previous times, the winner they had like it was supposed competition. The winners winning 10,000, but
That probably never happened.
So is it gonna air actually? Is it?
Yeah, it's on right now. Like it's airing. Like it airs every Sunday at 8. I gotta
check it out.
It was definitely an experience. I thought because it was ZEUS Network, it would be like kind of real, like the way that they like show it on the shows.
What's ZEUS Network? I don't know.
It's kind of this.
I don't really have. Is that a cable?
It's like an app.
It's like
a Paramount.
Yeah, like a Paramount, BT Plus. It's kind of like that.
Oh, so they're like streaming.
So
$3.6
like living in this, they got millions, right? So they got to be making money off this millions.
They're definitely
of
making
followers.
money.
So they're just not sharing or not using it for production budget. So the house, like anything crazy happened at the house? The 2 days that you were there, I mean, how many girls were living in this house? How many girls had rooms?
So everybody mostly had to share a room.
Who slept on the street?
So mostly everybody. First when we first walked in the house, okay. So this is why I said that it's just crazy that I thought reality TV was just different because when we got off the bus, everybody's like, oh my God, the house. Woo, we're here. You know what they said? Go back on the bus. You weren't excited enough. We go back on the bus again.
Excited.
We go back on the bus again. Woo! Season 4! They said, okay, now, then it was like, now we can't see y'all in the camera. So go back to the bus. We got to do it again. Like, I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, woo! Season, like, it's not even the same reaction.
What am I involved in at this point?
Exactly. Like, it's not even real. So then, after that, it's like they have already scripted. So just say, like, how we're in the room, right? And they're like, one of the career talent coaches will be like, so before we start the cameras, somebody needs to ask, how do y'all feel about girls from season 4? And then after that, it's kind of like this tag like team off of how everybody goes off of that. I would say the girls there really had strong personalities. Most of the girls I did choose was from New York. It was a few that wasn't from New York, but most of them were from New York. And it was like, I have a soft voice and I'm not really, they're like aggressive. Like, so it's like when I was it's easy to talk over me. Yeah. You know, like it was kind of like that. So
yeah, that's from those clips you showed me. I was like, yeah, you're too nice for those girls.
I was nice and I was shy. Like I was shy because it was a lot of different personalities and big personalities. And then it's like another reason is like this show also wants you to fight. That's
drama. What I was gonna ask. Like, is there any fights?
Yes, this is drama show. I was going on there being naive, like I'm just gonna be myself. Hopefully, nobody. Literally, you can laugh. I'm laughing too. Literally, I'm gonna be myself. Nobody's gonna mess with me. No, the first day, like as starlets before we auditioned, they would like introduce themselves and stuff. Mention most of us never even been on TV before, so people are talking to the camera like, "What's up? My name this da 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 da," and they like, "Don't look at the camera." I know y'all ain't been on TV before, but don't look at the camera. So when we're introducing ourselves, like this girl kind of like. She's cool now, but she kind of like got up and was like trying to talk over me. And I was like, I said what I had to say. Like, I'm not finna argue for the spotlight.
That's why you got cut.
Well, literally, yeah, yes, literally, yes. I didn't cause
this girl's not loud enough. They was no excitement. It's not exciting.
You're boring.
About the house.
Like they was like, this bitch really came to dance. Get the fuck out of here. It's a dance competition show, but
dance competition.
This ain't a real dance competition show. Get out of here.
Nobody cares about that.
That's cool. So overall, how long did it take from start to finish?
They said it was going to take a 3-week process. I still have friends there that, I met on the show and stuff like that. And it was like a whole 3-week process. They left like probably 3 weeks after I left.
So at least you made some friends.
Yes.
So was it a positive experience or negative? Or
it was a positive experience. I'll say that it's preparing me. Because I want to do TV again.
Well, next time you'll be more excited.
Yeah, the next time I'll be more excited and I'll know what's really going on. But I would say I wouldn't do that show again. Just because, number one, when I got cut, even the cameraman said that who wants to work for somebody that's calling y'all whores and sluts?
Oh, wow.
And saying they are a pimp. Which really,
they were talking like that to you guys?
That's, yeah. Like shit. Like, seriously. So, I felt like, overall, it's an experience and it's an opportunity to get exposure. But at the same time, it's like, who want to deal with that?
It's a learning experience.
A learning experience.
You learn who you don't want to work for.
Yes.
All that stuff is script. All reality TV, every show, there has to be drama. There has to be fighting.
Back too.
Yeah.
What was that?
They brought old girls back. So girls that been on the seasons before, they had brought them back. So one of the girls which is the girl that eliminated me, Miss Natural. She was basically we had the same name. We're both Scorpios. Like, it was like I thought we were cool. We was talking on the bus. She was saying that I'm sweet. She did say like you're shy, like you're very quiet. And I'm like, yeah, I am, but I'm just still warming up, getting to know everyone, like everybody's being rowdy and talking. I'm not really the rowdy arguing type.
Yeah, but I'm sure everybody's sizing each other's up, like, who can we eliminate? And
yeah, they started the mind games early.
Yeah, literally early.
You weren't playing.
I wasn't playing at all.
You were being real.
So I was just shocked.
Now
like,
you know.
Now I know. I was shocked. She was just like, I want Big Mama to leave, which is this other girl I like. So she was like, I want Big Mama to leave, Blow Up Doll, and Pretty Baby. That's what she called me. That's how she eliminated me. It was like, Pretty Baby, I want you to leave. Oh. Like, that was it. No explanation, nothing. She just said
they're eliminating the strong competition.
Yeah. That's what they said. So
you were too pretty for it. So, okay, so that was what you just did, right?
I just did that, yeah.
So, other than that, you were, how long you been a dancer?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Where'd you start at?
I started in Roanoke, Virginia.
Roanoke?
Yes.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from Appomattox, Virginia. Very country, small town.
Yeah.
The Civil War ended there.
So do you have any like crazy experiences that you've had in your dancing career that, you think that like, wow, that shit was wild. Like anything comes to your mind?
Okay, this one time in Roanoke, I was like a baby dancer. Like it was this Indian guy. We was in a private, and I was dancing for him probably for like 3-4 songs, and then probably like the 5th song, he was like, "Can I ask you to do something for me?" I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Can you choke me and say fuck me, nigga?" I swear.
In that voice too,
Like he wanted me to say fuck me, nigga. Like to choke him like that. And I like literally bust out laughing, and I said, I can't do that. Like I said I can't do it. I said I can choke you, but I can't do that. Like you watch too much porn, sir. Like I know what porn you watching. BBC.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so that was like the only. And then I had a couple. This was recent when I was in DC. I was working, and this couple they lied about where they was from. Anyway, they said they were from Connecticut and whatever. And so we went. It was her husband's birthday, so we went up to we got an hour. She got a bottle of Dom P, regular. And then she asked me. She was like, "Can I get comfortable?" And I'm like thinking, like, yeah, go, like, go ahead.
It's like,
yeah. This woman like unzips her dress and takes her dress off. She has like a whole lingerie set
underneath.
Okay. And I was like, damn. Okay.
Did she look good?
Yeah, she looked good. I was like, yeah, she was.
Okay.
And her husband was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He was shocked. I'm like, "It's fine. Like, it's cool." But then she, they started, after I was like dancing and stuff, they was like, they wanted me to dance like on a cube. We have like a cube in the room. They wanted me to dance on the cube. And then when I turned around, she was like sucking his dick.
Oh.
Yeah. And so at that point, I won't go tell on him. I really won't. I won't go tell on him. So I was just looking. At first, I was just like, please don't ask me to get in here.
Get involved.
Yeah, please don't ask me to get involved. But I didn't.
Pretty baby.
Yeah. Literally. So I was just letting her do her thing, and I was just like, all I said was, "Y'all know y'all can't fucking here." Like that's all I literally whispered. Like, "Y'all know y'all can't fucking." And then she just got up. She's like, "I know." She was like, "You can dance with my man," and I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "You got to put your dick up though before I dance." So I'm not dancing. And mention DC is a full nude club. The club I was working in.
Oh, so you're fully nude.
Yes, I was fully nude.
Oh,
so that's why I was.
You gotta feel vulnerable. I mean,
that's why I said.
Like the thong is any like barrier,
Yeah, it is something. So I was like, he has to put it up. But other than that,
but you, when it's totally nude, you have to dance 6 feet apart. Or no?
Not in DC.
Not in DC.
Oh, okay.
We
Atlanta's all nude as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was when I first started dancing in Roanoke. Actually, that was like my first time dancing ever. I worked at a full nude club. When I first started dancing, his name was Jody. Shout out to Jody. I was always like him. He literally said like I didn't get naked the full time. Like I didn't take my panties off. I took my bra off the first time. He literally yelled at me. I said, "This is a full nude club. You can't work here unless you're getting full nude. You have one more time or you going home." And after that, I kind of like snapped and got it together. It's kind of like nerve wracking though. I was just out of college, fresh out of college, 19, and I was scared.
I bet.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, like I'm gonna get. Woo! Here I am. Like,
Yeah.
But now I really don't mind.
But it depends on the setups. I mean, I've been to one full nude club near Washington D.C.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think it's the outskirts. It's not legal in D.C., but it's like I can't remember the name of it, but it was a stage performance that was behind the bar, so the girls were they were not reachable.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But they were fully nude, and then the dances were like 6 feet apart. So I didn't see anything funny, but I mean I'm sure. Just like some places do go by the rules, some don't care, right?
Yes. Yeah. So the club I worked at, it was Empire. It's a very nice club. We have to wear gowns, kind of like another club. We have to wear gowns and stuff like that. Very elegant, like long gowns, like not short, like very long. Yeah. But when it's like they're really strict. Like you can't take off. Like this one girl I know, she got fired because the manager called the doctor's office to see if she really went to the doctor's. And she got fired. Like, they don't play. I don't know. They really don't play about that in there.
He called the doctor. The doctor can't tell them.
No, the doctor office if they came in. Like, the visit, and she did it.
Oh, so they have, like, schedules. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So it's never over, like, 15 girls.
Yeah.
Ever. You can come in, though, but they don't really play about that stuff like that. Other than that, we have what the word garters, too. So if we have to do a tip walk. So a tip walk is after we get off the stage, we walk around to everybody, even if you don't tip us. We be like, you want to tip me for my dance?
Yeah.
For my dance? Sometimes people are like, yes. Most of the time they give you like $2, but it really adds up at the end of the night. Like,
yeah,
after
I went to a club in D.C. like that. It was so weird because it was a small place. And, you know, you're just sitting there on a couch watching, and the girls do their thing on stage, and they come around, they're like, did you like what you saw?
Mm-hmm.
And then they just look like, did you watch? It's just like, I was like, oh, shit, next time I'm not looking at shit. No,
some men do say, I wasn't looking over there. And I was just like, okay, have a good night. But I do like, they had shower shows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so shower shows.
I heard about those, but I've never seen. Yeah.
So shower shows is like a feature. So like at like 12 noon, I'm like a.m. actually, I'm talking about noon, 12 a.m., they like cut off the lights downstairs. It's a 3-level club, so they cut off the lights on the second floor, and then like it's like 2 showers, and then we're just like literally butt-ass naked, putting the water on us, dancing to music, shaking, whatever, and then they can come and throw money in. And that's why we have wet money. Like,
oh my God.
What's that process at the end of the night?
To clean that stuff up?
Yes, they literally just scoop it up, put it in the trash bag, and say, here you go. You have to deal with it when you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. So I just blow drying the money out.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, but most people don't really come up there. They'll wait until after. But I have had people come and like throw a lot of money in there, and it's like. Then the money sticking. Then the money sticking to you and all of that. But it was very slippery. You have to be careful because if you're drunk up in there, you will get embarrassed. For real.
So do you travel often to work?
Yes.
So how many states have you visited?
I have danced in Vixens in Miami. I danced in Baltimore, Maryland at Lust, which I'll never go back there again. It's like a jungle in there. It's like too much going on. Like how you said the bar, the girls are behind the bar. That's how it is there. I danced in North Carolina, and that's it. In Virginia. But,
and how do you choose your cities or places that you visit?
So it's this app called Dancers Resource.
Okay.
And I go on there, and it tells you about, like, it could be old reviews, but it tells you basically like a lump sum of like the requirements and what the club is and how it is. Cause
is it pretty accurate, or?
Yeah, most of the time it's very accurate.
That one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very accurate. So, well, it could be, but it can be some girls on there that be hating, like they didn't hire me. They, you know.
Oh, like all the Google reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffy's got a bunch of bad Google reviews.
Yeah, it's all the ones that didn't get contracts. We want to hear about the jungle.
Oh,
like what classifies a club as the jungle?
Like.
Just wild, dude. Like everything goes type shit, right?
Yeah, it was. So the guy of the club had DM'd me on Instagram and was like, I want you to come work in my club, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'm bringing my friend. We're going to come up there. So we drove up there. He was like, guarantee you're going to make $3,000. That right? That's what he said. Guaranteed. I was like, okay, shoot.
A night.
Like, yeah, a night.
Did you get to show ID when you went there? Or you just...
No, I didn't have to show no ID.
Just hit you up on IG and walked in.
Oh, you didn't even show who you were?
Just rolled up.
So you could be.
He knew me on Instagram. He literally, I was like, I asked for the guy. I was like, hey, I'm looking for him. Such. He came on down. I was like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, go on, show this locker room, blah blah. Yeah.
That's gotta be dangerous, I think. Huh?
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah. Anybody. So
you don't even know who they are.
Human trafficking, whatever.
No ID, anything. So we go in the locker room. It was fine. It wasn't. We got there early. It wasn't that many girls there, but then it started. The girls just started piling in. They have a downstairs and an upstairs. Nobody wants to be downstairs, so downstairs is basically empty. Upstairs is like packed, like a zoo. Like it's like girls are getting mad at you because they can't dance on the customer because you're in the way trying to walk past, like that. So it's like causing petty arguments.
Is it a small place too?
A small, yes. It's not really. It wasn't that small, but with all those people being just upstairs, and then they had probably like 50 dancers there too. So it's like both like packed. But I got picked in the section, me and my friend. got picked in the section. They have homegirls there, so like homegirls, the girls that be there, So.
No, what you got to elaborate.
Oh, sorry. Oh, homegirls are basically like girls that have been there for years. Like they haven't been. They're not going nowhere. They cool with the management. They know basically that they work there every day. Like this is their job.
They call them house girls.
House girls, yeah, house girls. So we was in the section. The guys had picked us, but then it was like this girl outside the section that kept saying like, I can just come in. My friend got a big butt. My friend got a big butt. She had a BBL. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But she was like, my friend got a big butt. My friend got a big butt. And I'm like, okay. Like, we was like, okay. So next thing I know, security come like, y'all gotta get out of here, out the section. And we looking at the guys that chose us like, they trying to kick us out the section. They was like, nah, they good. And the security was like, no, you already got 5 girls in here. And it was the 5 girls that the girl had. They just walked up in there. And basically the security was like, this girl's you gonna choose. And so after that, I was like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not staying here. What kind of shit is this? Yeah. Like what? Like they chose us and y'all still get on the bag? No. So funny. So I was like, we got out. We left.
You ever get into any fights or anything?
No, I've never gotten any fights.
Okay, ever. That's good.
Like ever. No.
So when do you realize that you've had enough of that place and you need to move on to the next city?
Okay. I always have a thing where I say I never go backwards. I just feel it when it starts to become a nuisance where I feel like I do not want to go in there or that my energy is going to be like drained from going in there, then that's how I know like I've been here too long.
Time to go.
It's time to go. It's time for me to move on. And it's like I feel like every club I go to is a step up from the club before. Like it's something like when I move up, it's like, well, my last club didn't do this or it wasn't like this or we didn't operate like that. So it's like I feel like I'm moving on to like better clubs. Yeah. I want to actually go to Vegas and try Vegas.
That's really nice.
Next thing.
You're being nice.
No sex work.
Well,
you get everything in Vegas, really. I mean, you got you have women from all over the world, customers from all over the world. So, I mean, there's people are looking for different things. Yeah. So it doesn't say that it's so sexual, but I mean, a large part of it probably is.
Yeah, I have been on little TikTok research, and that's another thing I always do too. I always research before I go. So I won't go in there like, whew. But the most fun club that I worked at was Vixen's in Miami. It's like a circus in there. Like people are blowing smoke, like
circus
fire.
Sounds better than a zoo.
Yes, yes. They're blowing fire. They're blowing fire out their mouth. It's like people with some like aerobic people hanging from the ropes and stuff. It's just like a lot going on in there. Cool.
But I mean, those places are open 24 hours in Vegas. So I mean. I wonder if you can work basically 24/7 over there.
You could.
Do they have schedules and things like that?
Just like Miami, I'm pretty sure Vegas is like that with the shifts of mid shift, night shift, stuff like that. When I first started working at Vixen's, I had to work mid shift. They would not let me a day shift or mid shift. Like I can't, but I could stay all night long if I wanted to. If you want to stay while the crowd come, you can stay all night long, but you got to come in.
When do you plan on making that move to Vegas?
I don't know. I'm still doing a little bit more research. I hopefully.
Would you go there for like a weekend, like a long weekend to see?
I will go back.
Try
I
to see
will
if
go
you
there
get hired and stuff.
Yes, because the process I've been researching is you have to go to the club first, and then they have to give you like because you have to have a permit to work. So then they will give you like the slip to go get the permit, and then you can come back and work there.
Do you have to have a permit for each club? Or is it like kind of whole?
I think it's just a permit to work in.
Yeah, I think it's the permit to work
for Vegas.
If it's for Vegas, like after you, because you can't just go and get a permit. A club has to hire you, and then you have to go get a permit. And after that, you're kind of
because like in Dallas, you have to have a permit for each club.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Now you know. You got on your research.
Yeah, I do.
So you go there, and they say, you go to that particular place. So that particular place sends you to get a license.
Oh.
And you pay.
I've been looking at Dallas too. Actually.
So how does dancing affect your personal relationships, your personal life?
It really doesn't affect my personal life at all.
Like you got good relationships, like boyfriends, romantic relationships, or whatever.
She's moving all the time. I mean, you have no relationships.
No, not really, but not really. But I still have people like keep in contact with and stuff. But it doesn't really mess it up because I'm very honest and open, and they know who I am. Like, I usually never tell anybody that I'm a dancer until later on. Like, I don't really say, like, hey, I'm tripping. Like some people, like, I had this one guy text me. Like, I didn't tell him. He gonna text me and say, I know what you do. Okay. Like, okay. Like, literally, I texted him back and said, okay. You know what I do now? What? What's the difference?
He stopped texting afterwards.
No, he said no. He didn't. No, he didn't. Like he did it. So they really. I feel like okay. Most guys.
What gave it away? The fact that you barely worked, or
yeah, like I'm always I'm always available. Like,
no matter what's going on, no matter what time of day, I'm good.
I'm available. Or if I feel like I can take off whenever I want. Basically, it's kind of like.
You're in sales.
Like, yeah. Like, okay. So, I don't know. I just, guys,
so
say they're cool.
When he said, I know what you do, and you said, okay, cool, then you guys talked about
it?
He
said, why didn't you tell me? And I said, I feel like it wasn't your business yet.
Yeah.
Like, technically, like, really, you're not trying to make me your girlfriend. I don't know why I have to tell you where I work. So you can tell your friends and stuff. I don't know. Some guys are weird like that. Yeah. And they tell their friends, and they will come in. Their friends will come in and be weird.
Oh, to like check out what are you doing?
Yeah, weirdos.
Or what does she look like?
Yeah, or can I get a dance?
Oh, yeah.
My homeboy, I don't tell my homeboy, can I get a dance?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what? No. So, some guys, they get mad, though. Like, they're cool with it at first, and then it's kind of like...
When the feelings get involved.
Yeah, when the feelings get involved, it's like, so you really dancing on guys? You really be talking to old men? Like, yeah. You like that? Or what if somebody like I get this all the time, right?
So is it almost like clockwork where it's like you start dating and then like up to like what? How long does it last? Like 6 months, 3 months, 90 days? Like what's it's like clockwork, right?
I'm quick to cut somebody off though on a littlest thing because I feel like my mom said I'm very stubborn. I have the mindset of I don't have to deal with this.
Right.
And I genuinely feel like that. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it.
That's why you dance. Yeah. And then that's why you move from city to city. No commitment whatsoever.
Exactly. I don't have to do it. Like, I don't have to
I'm out of here.
Literally. I don't have to deal with this shit. I'm out of here. Bye. Yeah, so.
No commitment issues.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
have any commitment issues.
I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. You know what?
Just live free.
And you always are meeting new people, new friends.
Yes, you always meet like new people, like business thing, like endeavors and stuff like that. Like it's all about who you meet, like who you know.
Yeah.
Like, I really.
Always, networking for sure. So.
Definitely, but network. But you can't trust everyone because I have had some experience. Nobody. No, yeah, you're right. I've had some experience. Somebody had told. This is probably 2 years ago. I was at a performance. It was like somebody you can win like a record label or something with somebody. I ain't gonna say it. But it's a popular label. But he asked me to be in a music video and was like, I want you to come to Miami like tomorrow. Like he seen me and was like, I want you to be in like this guy music video I'm producing, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. We go to Miami. It was this.
They got you the ticket, obviously.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, they got me a ticket and stuff. We go to Miami. I was cool at first, but I was still shy because like I was just shy. I'm with people, men I don't know, like,
Of course.
So he told me he was going to introduce me to this girl. Like, you're going to like this girl. Like, all this and that. Like, she's going to be in a music video with you. So I meet the girl, and we at a restaurant, and I'm like, how long you know him, right? This girl say, this my man. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, okay. I was just like, okay, maybe. I was like, oh, shit. All right, okay. So then we go to Miami. So then we go to, we went somewhere in Miami, like, I don't even remember, but it was like we was on the water. And his bodyguard and producer like pulled me to the side and was like, you don't see what's going on? I'm like, what's going on? Like, what? He was like, my skipped part. He brought another girl too. So it was another girl there too. So
the girlfriend, you
and a whole another random girl. Well, she was random to me. The other girl tried to act like she didn't know her, but I felt like she did after I tell you. So it was like a lot. I'm like, okay, so security was like, they all together. And I'm like, that kind of scared me because I'm young. I was 20 years old. And I'm like, all together.
You're thinking taken.
Yes, like all together. What you mean all together? Like, no, not all together.
Are you down?
Like, literally. And so he was like, and he seen my face change. I kind of got a little nervous. He said, you better not like go back over there looking crazy because, I don't want them to know I told you anything. So later on that night, stuff began to get weird. So I walked in the room Because first of all, the girl kept asking the bodyguard to take her to the store. And the man was like, can't nobody take care of my bitch. Like, ain't nobody taking her to the store, basically. Like, you ain't nobody taking her to the store. I went to the store because I'm not your bitch. So I went to the store. So I come back and the lights are off in the room. Okay, red flag number 1. So I just...
I feel like you're always entering red flag situations.
I swear.
Yeah. This is when you say, I'm out.
No, not yet. So, like, okay.
No, she's gonna do more research.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm like, okay, that's weird. All right. So I walk in and just get in my bed. But when I walk, it was like a suite type of thing. So when I walk in a little further, like, mention the beds are like, side by side in a hotel, whatever. They're like fucking. Like him and the other girl that he first introduced me to. The other girl, the random other girl I told you about, she's gone. Like, I don't even know where she's at. And he's literally saying, I have the audio. I had to record him because I didn't know what they was on. Like, I had the audio. Like, he's like, damn, sorry, Ariel. This ass is just too fat. Like, this, while he's moaning and fucking her, he's talking to me. And I'm literally crying. Because I'm like, is this okay? Like, I'm not, like, I don't know if he thought I was going to join in or enjoy it. And then I woke up. So then the next morning.
Oh, so you stayed.
I had to. I had nowhere to go. Listen, I had nowhere to go. It was late at night. I had nowhere to go.
You're jumping too far. I want to know what happened. Like, like.
I literally laid down.
That night. Oh, you just went to sleep?
Yeah, I literally
went to sleep.
I literally just got in the bed, like, on the audio. You'll hear me sniffling. I'm like, got my phone like this. Like, got the audio and recording them, and I'm just laying in the bed, with my back turned to them, like this.
Your back turned.
I'm like this.
My back turned.
Because you're crying. Because you're crying.
Okay. Yeah, because I was scared.
Oh, you were crying for real.
I was crying. I was like, I hope they don't try to do nothing to me. I should never. Like, I was thinking, like, I should never even came here or nothing. So. Then,
he's getting in these situations.
Like, what the hell? I was just in my head like, please don't let them do nothing to me. That's all I was thinking. So then the next morning, the girl wake me up and is like, hey, wake up. And I was like, what? She's like, you see him talking to the other girl yesterday? Like, da-da-da-da-da-da. She like threw his Tom Ford belt over the balcony. Like, she's just going off, like, telling me, like, I didn't know he was talking to that girl. Did you know he was talking to that girl? And mention me being naive and dumb and trying to be a girl's girl. I'm like, y'all not all together? She said, who told you that? I was just thinking. I was just trying to cover it up, thinking. And then she left. She left, like, got her shit and walked out the room. Like, they said she's leaving. I'm like, okay. He called me like 5 minutes later. I'm like, where did she go? I was like, she said she was going to the store. And then next thing you know, he came back to the room with he had the girl with him, like the other girl with him, the security, the producer, all of them. And I was like, can I talk to you about something? Because at this point, where's the music video? This that's what I was gonna ask. Where is the music?
I forgot about the music video.
That was my punchline. I was like, what? Would you get on the video?
Where's the music video? So I'm asking him. I'm like, so where's the music video? Like, I was like, can I talk to you right quick? He was like, anything you got to say, you can say in front of all of us. I was like, okay, well. And I was like, am I gonna be in a music video? He was like, for real, shorty, you can go home. I said, okay. But at that point, I feel like everybody was just like
turning on
me. Like, all of them was just being so mean. Literally, it's not funny, but I literally just ran out the hotel room like the other girl did. Like, I ran out, and while I'm actually running. Mention, I have a Forever. So that's it's not even funny. I had a Forever 21 bag. I didn't even have a luggage. I had a Forever 21 bag.
Wow. Like a
yellow bag.
Like
yes.
a
Like the yellow bag. So I'm running out. And guess who I seen? The girl walking back up. She said, where you going? I just run out. And at that point, I started crying. Because I'm like, y'all trying to set me up. Like,
where are you?
But yeah, it's like what the hell? So then they're blowing my phone up like, you dumbass girl. Like, oh, I'm sorry. You dumbass girl. I'm trying to get you a plane ticket back. Like, if something happened to you, that's going to be on us. Yada, yada, yada. And so after that, I gave the guy my information and stuff. And I went to the airport and I ain't never looked back. I stayed in the airport probably for like 7 hours. So I had a late flight. I ain't even give a fuck. I was like, I'm safe. They can't do nothing to me. I don't know what they were trying to do. But I said I would never do no shit like that again. That's ever. Funny. That was like just off the.
So no music videos for you.
No,
I haven't. Nope, I haven't did nothing like that since.
All right, we gotta wrap it up, Mariah. That was awesome.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 14 and stay tuned. Back and please follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great day.
Bye.
That was good, man.
Thank you.
That was so funny, man. That was so
hilarious.